Hey guys, it's Tony, and this is part 8, I think, of I Married a White Guy. Now, 3 racist judges are trying to annihilate me. If this is your first time coming to this channel and watching these videos, I am documenting um, my civil rights being violated by the Los Angeles family court system. And one of the primary major how do I call him, victimizer or culprit is Judge Lawrence Riff. Judge Lawrence Riff is the assistant head judge of the Los Angeles family court system. And again, if this is your first time watching, I was married to a white guy for over 20 years, and I was literally maligned in my divorce. And this is, again, if this is your first time, this is not about me being bitter about a bad divorce or me not getting my way about the divorce. This is about my rights severely being violated by them, like very brazen and boldly violating me. I don't even know where to start. I know I don't have a lot of energy today. I'm trying this. I don't want to do this. This has been taking me months to do. This has been going on since January 2019. And I'm getting to the really important part where you see that the things that they do. So where I left off last time is that I was talking about a June 21st court date. And I'm going to go ahead and detail how I attempted to have racist Judge Sarah Heidel disqualified from my case. How she evaded being dismissed or removed or disqualified. Judges have lots of power, and she not only did she evaded other court officers, the clerk, the sheriff's deputies, her boss evaded being removed from my case, from my divorce case. Again, if this is your first time here, I'm in a hotel room because Judge Sarah Heidel had 4 road sheriff deputies break in my home. Yes, you guys, break in my home at 8:30 at night and threaten to arrest me if I leave my home. It's November 29th. This happened on September 23rd, and I'm still trying to get justice. I've already told you I'm going to make a separate video about demonstrating or discussing, giving you details about how it happened when they broke in my home. It's on one of the videos. I put a video clip of the officer illegally telling me to leave my house. But I'm going to do a separate video showing you all that I did, how I tried to go to the sheriff, how I tried to go to the Hall of Justice, and how they also tried to evade. They're still trying to evade acknowledging that these 4 sheriff deputies broke in my house at 8:30 at night, threatened for me to leave my home, threatened me to go to arrest me illegally. Okay, so let me stop for a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. I'm gonna again explain where I'm at, because I recognize that, and I keep saying the same stuff, you guys. I recognize that I need to make these videos shorter. I don't know what else to do. It's a lot to it. Okay, so I'm just asking that you stay present and just watch my videos piecemeal. There is a supplemental information. Judge Sarah Heidel is a racist.com. I started that last year, and I need to update it. One of the girls that messaged me told I know I have mistakes and errors on there. I also suffer from a concussion. I'm suffering from post-concussion syndrome. So I'm not as effective and efficient as I can be. And again, this is why it's important that I demonstrate what's happening to me as a Black person. As a people, we are trying our best to get justice, And we have to hone in our efforts towards things that are going to be effective and efficient. And again, as I speak, I feel sick. I'm agitated. I have fear because it's scary for me to talk about this. This is a natural reflexes for human beings. And one of the, again, greatest impact to Black people is the mental anguish that we all receive. And my purpose is to change the law to further have us classified as a protected class, to make America, the laws, authority, recognize that Black people are suffering mentally. We talk about liberty. We don't have the liberty that is spoke of in the Constitution because so many of us suffer emotionally. And, it's a big thing, strong Black women. And let me explain to you, we're American. We're human beings. So when you say strong Black women, we have no other choice but to be strong Black women. It's self-preservation. And I am a strong Black woman, but I am somewhat offended by that because it infers that Black men aren't strong. My white, rich, wealthy husband is maligning me for money. White, wealthy, grew up privileged. My Black son is supporting me, is taking care of me, bought me a car last year, loaned me money. My Black son. And so what do we say? Do we call him a strong Black man or do we call him a man? He's a man. I raised a man. And I married a coward. I married a coward, a racist, white supremacist coward. And if you want to call me on it, if you want to talk shit about it, leave a comment. I'm not mad. See, think about me. I own my shit. I have great self-esteem. So, and I say that because I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. I should have severed my relationship with that man long time ago. So funny. I don't know. I told you he had an issue. He had a baby with a Black woman when he was younger, and the state of Tennessee came after him for child support. That's when I should have known. I told my kids like 7, 8 years ago, we got to prepare ourselves because when me and this guy separate, we get a divorce, he going to act a fool. The way he's treating his baby mama, who raised his daughter, here's another daughter that got a full ride to college, who's a pharmacist, impeccable young lady, was raised by a Black woman, and the state of Tennessee went after him for child support from when did it start? I don't know, 2005, 2004. He finished paying his child support 2012. What I'm telling you is right. He did. He paid his last payment for child support for his daughter, who's like 30 something now. The state of Tennessee came for him because and it happened in a small city in Tennessee. And he's a white man with wealthy, rich parents whose father was a doctor. They were the pillars of society, and white men, male, a district attorney, a special master came after him for the child support. And I often think how California is supposed to be a liberal state, and these racist judges are maligning me because I'm Black. And then when I look at his case in Tennessee, how they diligently came after him for child support. And we say Tennessee is a southern state and southern states are racist. And his baby mama, just like I'm on food stamps, his baby mama got aid. So they probably went after him for the reimburse the state for welfare. So I don't know if they went after him because they didn't care that it was a Black woman they were fighting for, or was it to get the money back from the state? But yeah, they weren't playing with him about paying for child support. And they came after him. They didn't care that he was white. This is the state of Tennessee, Johnson City, Tennessee, where I'm in Los Angeles. And he, again, if you haven't, this is my first time visiting this, seeing this video. He filed in a Pomona court, and Pomona court is known for racism. Remember, I told you that they arrested, in over a specific period of time, they arrested juveniles, and almost 30% were black children between the ages of 11 and 17. And the black population in Pomona is less than 7%. And these racist judges, racist Judge Sarah Heidel is a family court judge, and she's one of the judges who will preside over these cases. So, again, this is about making change. My purpose is to highlight my circumstance, and hopefully my goal and what my vision is to make this case a historical case. And the main reason of what I keep saying the same thing, because I don't know where you are and listening to my story if it's your first time, but why my case is important is that I am demonstrating racial injustice, the consciousness of America, and how black people regularly malign in the judicial system, and why my case is so valuable or valid, because California is a no-fault state. It's a community property state. And that's, as I say that, my heart hurts, because this woman maligned me for no reason that I'm black. All they had to do is look at what was before them and treat me like they did any other person. But instead, they maligned me, and they continue to say, "Nigga, stay in your place." I'm homeless. They stole my house from under me. I'm going to put in a picture here where they illegally put me out my home. Now they got some person up here trying to sell my house without me being involved, without me being a part of it. As I told you since the very beginning, the transcripts are on Judge Sarah Heidel as a racist. You never see them ask me what I want. You never, ever, because they don't care. All they want to do is malign me. I married a wealthy white guy. We both were college educated. We lived upper middle class life. My husband comes from wealth, so his parents gave us money. His parents bought us cars, gave us a gift every year, but it's $25,000 to $50,000. I lived in a very high standard. My husband is a highly functioning alcoholic who has ties to the family court because he works with foster children. You know what? He's doing something different. He left his primary job, but his background is foster care, juvenile delinquency, and like family services. And the judge Sarah Heidel, I'm pretty confident that she knew my husband before he filed. He filed in her court on purpose. And when it becomes investigated, when finally someone investigates it, and we look at all the current events, he filed it in her court. It was assigned to her specifically so she can malign me. Okay? I'm gonna stop at the introduction. I'm gonna go back and recap where I was and tell you where I'm at. So after June 21st court hearing. So it's already been 15 minutes, and I know I gotta go fast. But I'm gonna stop for a second, come back and explain to you all that happened. Okay? Thank you for staying with me. And again, if you have to watch these videos in piecemeal, please do. Black people, I need you. Okay? And you know what? And I don't want to feel like I'm isolating people who are not of African descent. I'm not into separatism because I married a white person. No. I'm open and appreciative of anyone that wants to help. But Black people, This is about ownership and accountability. And they do this to us because they can. You can't look at this video. You can't watch my story. You can't go to Judge Sarah Heidel and see what they're doing to me. Click off and go back to work and go back to your life like I'm not here. What you need to understand is this, like this is to me, they will do it to you. One of the most hurtful things to me is Elijah McClain. 3 sheriffs or police saw a kid walking down the street, attacked him. That's what happened, you guys. That little boy was walking down the street minding his fucking business. And 3 racist police officers stopped him, harassed him, choked him, and injected him with ketamine. And if you're a black person and you're looking at this and you're just shaking your head and you have fear or whatever emotion you have, it's because we're not taking ownership. I've got a few views, 100, 200. If you're a black person, you're looking at this video, you need to have my back. The comment below, I got you, girl. What do you need? How can I help you? I got a GoFundMe page, people. I asked for $1. I'm asking for $1 because and again, if you don't know, the GoFundMe is for legal fees so I can hold these racist judges accountable. Okay? I continue to go into the purpose and the reasoning and my goals and my objectives, and I don't talk about what they did to me. And part of it is because it hurts. And here I go on my tangent again, but the thing that I need to unexplain to you is that the biggest impact is emotional, mental. Black women, are you out here emotional eating? Like, my husband's an alcoholic. I know people that do drugs, get high, drink. My vice is food. I'm an emotional eater. Black girls, if you out here and you eating sweets and making decadent food and stuff, that's comfort food to soothe you and make you better. That's because life is a struggle for black people. Life is a struggle for black people. Period. You look at black people more successful than you, have more than you, living, you think, oh, they got money, they living well. White people always remind them who they are. I don't care where they work, what job they have. White people always remind them who they are. This racist Judge Sarah Heidel's purpose, Judge Lawrence Riff's purpose is nigga, stay in your place. And I laugh because they got the right nigga. It's 2020. Judge Sarah Heidel, racist Judge Lawrence Riff. Bro, you gonna have to kill me. I'm gonna be here. And I mean that. I told you in court. Clerk Cody. I said in court on the transcript, I said, this man put me out the courtroom because they bullied and they pressured for me to have my divorce hearing trial was done under duress. He put me out the courtroom so he didn't have to talk to me or ask me what I needed for the trial. When I walked out, I said, Clerk Cody, I'm doing this for us. And Clerk Cody, you heard me say that. Go to the transcripts. The transcripts say, oh, commotion. That's what the transcript says. So, again, so much of this, it's like A, B, C, D, E, F. All this stuff I got to get to you. America's checks and balances. The purpose of the transcripts is to record, document what happens. How is every transcript I have doctored, falsified? How? How brazen are they that they can even? This is the thing that I get. This is the part. Black people, how these white people rock together, how they stick together. In order for the transcripts to be doctored, the judge has to say verbally to the court reporter, change this, fix this, doctor this. To be brazen enough to say to someone else, I need you to put your job on the line for me. And they do it. And I'm sitting here playing my heart to y'all, saying, give me $1 so I can hire attorneys and I can take care of this. Me taking care of this is me taking care of us. Like I said, Elijah McClain, what you don't understand, black people, or you don't recognize, it could be you. This can happen to you. Ahmaud Arbery, it could be you. It's Zeke Rayford, who was afraid of the police and ran to his house. Do you understand it could be you? And please forgive me for being emotional and pissing annoyed. Because, yes, they're wrong. They're ass wrong. But this is about ownership. This is about black people. Stop being me. Survival of the fittest. I'm taking care of myself. Forget the next nigga. That's house nigga shit. Excuse my French. That's how house niggas move. House niggas move like that because house niggas don't love self. House niggas believe that they're inferior to them. Bro, what's his name? RZA? Y'all know I like RZA, right? He, on his Instagram, he got something about the house nigga. And I gotta find that. I'm gonna put it on here. To the house nigga, bro. To the house nigga. You can click away. Go away. Yo, no disrespect. The house nigga is as detrimental as a white supremacist. They use the house nigga to malign us. And then when they go before a court, they say, oh, it's a black person. If you ever have a job and been in sales or in a department and there's a lot of black people, do you ever notice that the boss is black? And let me tell you, the boss who's black, who's overseeing other black people, his directive is not coming from him or her. It's coming from his boss. And he or her is telling you what to do. And if you don't like this black boss, like this black boss is maligning me, is being mean to me, he thinks he's this, that, and the third, or he trying to will his power. That's the house nigga trying to survive. The house nigga ain't strong like us field niggas. Well, I'm a good old field nigga. To the end, bro. Understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to do the work. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I love me. And me loving me means I love you. So look, I got angry. Look, it have been 20 minutes and I still ain't start talking about my case. Let me finish. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna tell y'all where I left off and tell you what else they did to me, okay? So give me a second, okay? Okay, so where I left off June 21st, Judge Sarah Hidell. Y'all, when y'all say her name, say racist Judge Sarah Hidell. Racist Judge Sarah Hidell ruled against me in 3 hearings on June 21st. Motion to reconsider vocational evaluation, and second one, motion to compel discovery, motion to compel vocational evaluation. According to the law, there's errors. I told you this is what they call it. They call it an error. It's an error. Okay? And here I go with my whole explanation. I'm not a lawyer, so I am not going to be well versed at articulating what I'm trying to say to you. Everything they did, what they've done, if it's a mistake, they're going to attribute it to an error. Judges are immune from errors. So again, the purpose of this, my video, my whole documentation, me asking for $1, because I want to file a legal lawsuit against these people. I also have a change.org. Look below. I want to sign a petition to have Judge Sarah Hidell impeached. Okay, so I also have a change.org campaign below. But again, my reasoning purpose is to fight this in court. And black people, this is how you do in America. That's the American way. Okay? The protesting and running in the streets, that's make say, hey, no justice, no peace. I rock with that. I'm gonna get a shirt to say that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a couple of black and white shirts to say that. Don't do it before me, I'm gonna do it first. But yeah, so June 21st, recap, June 21st, she ruled against me. And based on the law, her rulings were inaccurate or not about it. It did not follow what the law says. Okay, so if I call her on the carpet about this, the way things stand today, she made a mistake. Okay, she hit an error. The way that things are done now, she could be immune from it. Okay, but what I'm gonna demonstrate to you, she has multiple errors. Every court case that she presides and she hears over, she rules outside of the California Family Code. Okay? So when we file a lawsuit in front of a jury of our peers, we look at the weighted evidence. And the weighted evidence is going to show, yes, Judge Sarah Heidel, my white, rich, wealthy, alcoholic husband didn't stay married to me for 20 years just because. When you're looking at me crazy and stupid, when I walk in the courtroom and I couldn't talk and my brain was messed up, he stayed married to me because I had his back. And he had a black woman that not only could articulate the law and understand the law, but she could do that in any other situations and issues. I took care of him. I had his back. Okay? So, of course you don't care, racist Judge Sarah Heidel. You just mad because I'm black and you hate black people. Where'd I leave off? My tangent, y'all. Well, anyway, so I'm pointing out that if we call them on the carpet about this, it's going to be called an error. Okay, so let me go back where I was. So what I did to respond. So what's happening is they're doing stuff to me. Okay? And maybe you're this person. Maybe you're this person like, you know what, I can't do this no more. Whatever you want to do, just get me out of this divorce. Right? And that's what a lot of people would do. Okay? But what I acknowledged is this was about me being black. And again, you know, I want to say this to a girl and one of my viewers, Sweetie Pie, please don't leave me. Honey bun, I love you because you're black like me. And you know who you are. I actually want to cry. You came from me. You said something you're doing for marrying them white people and doing all this, that, and the third. No, sweetheart. I may have told you, when I first met this white boy, he had a black and white shirt on with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King on there. When we went on dates, he would talk about how bad white people were. And I am not disrespectful to white people. I'm not physically attracted to white people. I like 6'5" black mandingo looking brother. That's my type of height. Physically. Okay. I married this guy and we had chemistry. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. You see how I'm funny and I'm silly, you know, and I'm very social. He's like that. He and I, that's what we had in common. My husband's an alcoholic. He's an angry alcoholic. Okay? I can't even stop calling him my husband. But we met when we were young. We were 21. Married 20 years. And it was a fluke, you guys. I married a white guy. And if you knew who I was, you'd be like, what? I love black people my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I love black people. And during the course of our marriage, that's how he showed up. Like, oh, he cared about black people. You know, he would come back and tell me about work and stuff. He's a coward, you guys. I want to characterize him as a white supremacist. Him using my blackness against me, that's white supremacy. And that heavily weighs in it, but the truth, y'all, he's a coward. I don't know if I told y'all before, we were in St. Thomas. I say we were St. Thomas, I think. Maybe it was on Island St. John's, I think. We was in St. Thomas when we took a boat to St. John. Him and my daughter, when she was like 5, went in the ocean, swimming. He thought he saw a shark, and he left my daughter. I told the story before. And if y'all want to cuff me, curse me out, say you, my daughter was 5. My daughter's grown and graduated from college today. Okay? If you want to say, Tony, this man left your baby in the ocean and you stay married to him, you want to talk shit? Whip me. That's what I need to whip, kick my ass, talk crap. Because to this day, every time he would do dirty stuff to me, I would think about him leaving my baby in the ocean. I'm going to tell you a story real quick, because I know I've told you before. We were in St. Thomas for vacation. We took a ferry to St. John. That's part of what we all had in common. One of the things that we love, we traveled together. I've been a lot of places with him. It's one of the things that we had in common. Him and my baby, my daughter learned how I got my daughter swimming lessons when she was like 3, because we have a pool. They were swimming to this thing in St. John. I was talking to these chicks from Ohio. And if y'all see this video, y'all remember me, make a comment, give me some white chicks. And what I was talking about was being calm, not overreacting with him, okay? I hear my daughter scream. I hear him screaming. And I look up. And then we were talking about me just being chill, okay? You know, because I'm a nag. I'm going to lie to you guys. I'm a wife. I'm a nag. I'm a nagging wife. And it's so funny. We were just talking about this. And I hear him screaming, come on, come on. And I look up. Because we had this conversation, I'm checking my reaction. But I look. And to me, middle of what's happening. He's swimming. He's leaving. My baby's behind him. She was like 4 or 5, y'all. She was 5 because it was in St. Thomas. I remember it was the outfit she had on New Year's Eve. It was our anniversary. I remember what she was wearing. She was between 5 and 6. And I see him leaving her. And he's screaming to her, come on. I don't know what's happening. When the dumbass get on shore, he says, I saw a shark. First comes on man, you left my baby out there? He was swimming. She was scared. He was leaving her. He's a coward. I digress. So, where I'm at now. So, what I ended up doing, you guys, remember I told you the findings in order after the hearing? For the June 21st hearing, his lawyer is a sleazy, unethical lawyer. Sleazy. She's going to be part of going to make my case. Because everything she did was outside California judicial procedure. Everything she did was outside, between mailing me things late, presenting me things late, doing the findings in hearing after order, doing a motion to compel prematurely. Everything she did was outside what is normal and usual. Okay? So what ends up happening is I'm always countering, okay? They're doing this to me, and see, this is what ends up happening. It gets really bad because they keep doing stuff to me, and the goal was they were trying to eat up my money, because at the end it's going to be a settlement, right? They end up like $200,000 of my money, y'all, okay? And I know you're like, what? I'm hurt, but more importantly, I'm documenting what they did. Long-term goal is way more important than that $200,000. Understand me, okay? So what she did was, so it was a holiday. I don't remember, was it Labor Day? Remember, something was in June or maybe in July, because I think she emailed. I'm telling you guys, I don't remember exactly about the hearings and findings after the order. She sent them to me, and I responded to them that I thought it was that I responded saying why it was wrong. She emailed me and told me it's too late. Okay? I told y'all that they've been hacking my email. I knew they was hacking my email a long time ago. Okay? Because my emails kept be missing. And you guys, I'm a pack rat. I keep everything. I keep everything just because that's who I am. My emails, everything, I save everything. This particular email where I asked where she lied. She's lying about, she's saying, oh, it's too late. Bitch, she's lying. I go back and put the email gone. This was 2019. I just found out like September 2020 that they were hacking my email for sure. Okay, I got evidence. Okay, my husband alluded to it. He actually told me when he was drunk. I told y'all about that. He was talking about this guy I was having a fling with. I'm gonna keep on going to the point about. I always want to prove everything because I don't know where you are and what you've watched. But yes, they were hacking my email, and so she deleted this email so in the email I'm referring to, I email her and tell her, hey, listen, I don't agree with the findings and hearing act of the order. She said it was too late. She already submitted it. Because she's lying and she's deceitful. And that email gone. But in another email in January, something I make reference to it, okay? And so my next option is to file an appeal, right? And this is where, when I talk about, this is not just the judge. Other departments, other court officers are party to the malignment. The Central Park Five, they couldn't malign 5 innocent minority boys unless different departments are a party to it. What's it called? Collusion. They're involved in it, right? And so I'm not an attorney, and I told you how she only gave me $5,000, and she tried to eat up my $5,000 by trying to make my lawyer appear on May 3rd to ask for a continuance. Okay, one of the major problems is that she did not. With California Family Code 2030 says that if it's disparaging, she needs to. The court shall ensure parties are properly represented. She maligned my efforts to be represented. And I'm saying that to you because I wasn't capable, knowledgeable of filing an appeal. I went to the clerk. It's a girl named Alma, and Amy. Okay? These are clerks who I see all the time when I file things. My intention was to file an appeal from the June 21st court date for the motion to compel, interrogatories or discovery, motion to compel vocational evaluation. This is my only remedy. Okay, you guys, I got what they're doing stuff to me. If they're in the right, if they're right and it's just, why would I divide it? See, this keeps happening when all they had to do was give me an attorney. He already paid for his attorney. We discussed what the assets are, how we're going to divide them, and we leave it. No. They kept doing shit to try to eat up my money. They kept saying, nigga, stay in your place. And this nigga said, hey, let me show you who I am. This nigga ain't you. This the house. This the field nigga. Who may look like the house nigga. I ain't gonna look, y'all. Don't get mad. But okay, so what ends up happening is I go to the court clerk. So to file an appeal, I'm on food stamps. So I'm automatically get my stuff waived in terms of court fees and stuff, right? I want to say November or maybe it was September 2018, I filed my first waiver, right? For Superior Court. So I go and ask for a waiver for appeals court. It's a different waiver. This girl named Amy saying, no, we have to ask the judge. Oh, y'all listening to me, y'all? Listen to me. Are you listening? Maybe you don't get this. If you don't understand, leave a comment. Google it. Search. If you have any questions that you don't understand about what I'm saying to you, leave a message and let me explain to you. Okay? The clerk's not supposed to say, let me speak to the judge. Let me ask the judge. I am appealing the judge's ruling. The clerk is independent of the judge. The clerk is to facilitate orders and requests and administrative duties dealing with court duties. She's not to ask the judge, cannot do a appeal. This is what the government can. I'm telling y'all mad about America. America, good country. We just need to fight for our rights and explain y'all ain't gonna keep maligning us. We gonna how you say? We gonna fight for our rights or execute our rights. I don't know. My brain. I lost words. But so what ends up happening is I go and I ask Amy, and Amy, if you see me, that's why I always ask you your name. Now this was this Asian chick who was always mean and looking mad. She was always mad. I was like, sis, be happy. What you mad about? Okay. So this first time she was nasty to me. She said, I gotta ask the judge. She says it's $700 for a waiver. Why are you telling me it's $700? I'm on food stamps and I'm eligible for them. Why are you telling me this? This is how I talk to black people. This is how they think we're stupid and we don't know no better. Okay? These things that they offer America, and it's for Americans, it's for those who are less fortunate. This is what your taxpayers pay for. So you people in 150,000 tax bracket, Trump supporters, who Trump trying to take your taxes away, because they want part of their taxes pay for this. So we all can be free and live fair and equitably. That's what America's about. Okay? So this is what she does. She don't want to give it to me. She go ask her boss. Her boss come talk to me crazy. And y'all, I didn't realize this till after the fact. I'm trying to file an appeal for the motion to compel, discovery motion to compel vocational evaluation. I'm not an attorney. And just so you guys know, they ill-advise me. They'll say, this is going to be the defense. We don't advise on laws, on legal stuff. This is their defense. See, everything is a defense. Okay? So I go. She don't want to give me the waiver. She just goes and sends me there. And Michelle, if you're watching this, I don't know, was you the one black girl in the Pomona court who they keep trying to use to malign me? And sis, mommy, she looks so sad. I'm going to tell y'all, it's a black girl named Michelle. And she's black. She's trying to keep her job. You, mommy, keep your job. Do what they tell you to do. I got this. Don't worry about me. Okay? I asked her for paper for something for my escort day. She came back and said, Tony, she said, no, you can't have paper. They told me not to give you paper. And you could see her face. Because she know they're not giving me paper because I'm black. And so this is a black woman. And she conflicted. Don't be conflicted. Do your job. Them telling you I couldn't get paper and making you tell me that, this proved my case. This is the way the evidence is going to show not only is the judge racist, but different departments. Okay? That this whole Pomona court department has a history of discriminating against black people. It's the culture. Understand that? So I went, and so Amy's arguing with me. Amy started talking to me crazy, saying her boss says I'm talking to me crazy. Amy she's never talked to me crazy. I got a concussion. I know her name because I always write it down. I always ask who she is and what it is. And y'all, I keep asking you. I always ask her your name because I have a post-concussion syndrome, and I had it for a long time, and I haven't healed because I haven't slept. I haven't slept because Judge Sarah Heidel, Judge Lawrence Riff, and Judge Bruce Owaski are maligning me. So this is what happens. They give me a waiver. And it's a girl named Alma. And Alma's always nice. Alma, me and you talk about your kids, pictures of your kids you have up on the wall. And we always nice. Alma always seemed real respectful and nice to me. And I said, you want to see my food stamp card? She giving me the waiver. She said, you ain't got to do that. So again, you guys, I had a Superior Court waiver back in September 2018. Well, I'm requesting it's a waiver for an appeals court. The appeals court is a court above Superior Court. Okay, it's appellate court. It's a different waiver. This is about, September, August 2019. But I discovered after the fact, you guys, They gave me the wrong waiver. I submitted a notice of appeal. I'm winging it, you guys. I don't know what to do because this witch won't let me have. This witch is impeding and trying to malign me and prevent me from having legal counsel. So I don't know how to do it. I'm winging it. So I submit this what's called notice of appeal. Alma acting different. Alma's not like smiling or whatever. Even though I just had an argument with Amy. But when I show up for you, I'm mindful how I show up. I didn't have an argument with Amy, and they'll give me this. Michelle, well, you don't want to give me the Superior Court waiver. So let me say this to you guys again. I asked for a waiver for a appellate court. I have 2 waivers. The waiver does not. I don't need a waiver as long as the court hearing, as long as our divorce case is going. The waiver is good throughout the divorce till I think it's a judgment. Okay. So I'm talking to Alma, and I said, Alma, you want to see my food stamp card? She goes, that's not necessary. And I don't know, what I'm thinking is she's feeling guilty because she see me begging them for a appeals waiver. But I learned discovered. You guys, I'm going to put it, I don't have time to do it today. I'm going to put both of the waivers on Just that Hardell is a racist. The reason why she was quiet is because they gave me the wrong appeal. And you guys, I know like, why are you laughing, Tony? Because this is how I'm gonna make my case. The same day I filed appeals for the June 21st court action, you can look online and you can see where I filed an appeal. I have a copy of the waiver. It's the same waiver. It's the wrong damn waiver. Then I didn't know what I was doing. So I wait for. So I think that I give it to her, and I asked her, like, what do I do? Do I, what she alluded to is that I just wait, and I was waiting to get something in the mail to hear back from the appellate court. Okay, y'all, this is maligning me, and I know. And listen, I'm sorry. What they're doing to me is not funny. Okay, see, I laugh about it. It's really wrong and it's messed up, and and because these things go on, it's why they're killing black people and they're getting away with it. The reason why I'm laughing, you guys, because how fucking brazen they are. I'm gonna curse because I'm angry about this. The reason why I'm laughing, because this is how fucking brazen they are. Like this dumbass Donald Trump, how dumb his ass is, how he's obviously a dumbass, and he got all his supporters. If you're a smart, intelligent, critical thinker, great rationalization skills, great deducing skills, maybe emotionally you're different from me, it hurts. It hurts, you guys. I'm silly. It hurts, but I'm laughing because that's that fucking stupid. Excuse me. It's okay. Either they're that fucking stupid, or this happens so regularly and they get away with it that they're brazen. And why I get upset? Because I'm thinking that's like, after you talk to me and you see me, you know what it was? Because I had a concussion. And sometimes I was forgetful. I would ask questions over and over again. So they probably just thought I was dumb. I don't know. So let me stop for a minute so I can take stock of where I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more. But okay, so now it's about August, June, am I saying right? July, August of 2020. Excuse me, 2019, where I'm at in the story. And so remember, my goal based on me and my discussion with my attorney, that I end up him reimbursing me, refunding me my money because he recognized I wasn't going to get a fair trial in this promoter court, and that I have enough money for him to help me get justice. So he reimbursed part of my he reimbursed my $5,000 that the judge ordered. He didn't reimburse the whole thing. He also he subtracted the cost of the transcripts. And so remember, what we determined is that I need to file a motion to disqualify Judge Sarah Hydell on the basis of Judge, for me to file a motion to disqualify Judge Sarah Hydell for misconduct and racial bias. And I may be mistaken, but I think it's a family code. It's not know if it's a family code, but it's because I think this is any court maybe. I don't know if it's family court, but it's a 17.2. I think it's either 0.1 or 0.2. Okay? I think it's 0.2. But so what ends up happening is I put together a motion to file a motion to disqualify Judge Sarah Hydell for racial bias and misconduct. And it relates to everything she had done as of January of 2019. Okay? Her requesting that my attorney come to court to ask for a continuance. When, let me not go ahead and go through everything, but by this time from January 2019 to August 2019, I believe that I can demonstrate with heavy weighted evidence that Judge Sarah Hydell is abusing her power. That's what the misconduct comes into play, and racial bias. Because she has no reason other than to talk to me crazy and be nasty to me, and I don't want to see what happens is when I start saying something, because I'm a critical thinker, is I like to, if I say a statement, I want to validate it. Because when you talk to me, you tell me something. My husband says it's me punching holes in people, is what he always calls it. He says, you always punch holes in people. No, I'm a critical thinker. And if you tell me something, if I ask you questions about what you're saying to me, if we have conversations, you know me, I'm not asking you to disprove you. I'm asking you so I can understand, so I can be clear, because I don't take for face value what people say. If you tell me something, I'm going to question it, because I understand a lot of times our perception of a situation has a lot to do with our experience. Okay? So so every time I went, this is really very long, and I keep maybe spend more time on it, but why? Because you guys say she keeps talking. Listen to what I'm saying. I know it's a lot, but I say something and then I explain, I validate it, so you don't think I'm just sitting here lying. In one of the videos, who I think was my husband, somebody said something. And after I thought about it, I was like, that was him. Because when we were arguing, he like Donald Trump, y'all. He can't even rationalize. His argument be stupid like Donald Trump. He's just a white man. And he's like, oh, well, I said go because I'm a white man. Okay. Stop, y'all. Okay, so by this time, I'm trying to file a motion to have her disqualified. So, and this is really hurtful about what happens. I gotta say this man's name right. It's Arturo something. I got it written down, because since this time I've been dealing with him. Okay. This happened in 2019. It is November 29th, and I have been illegally removed from my home, and they're trying to sell my house without my input beneath me. They done did all kind of stuff, you guys. And I'm sharing with you the technical stuff that they did, how I'm suffering, how I'm hurting, how they harmed me. I don't want to play too much into it, because it makes me sick, and I'm hurting. Okay, but because I was in this relationship with an abusive man for so long, I have some tools to push through. So I'm homeless. I've been on food stamps for years. I'm living well below what the law says I'm supposed to live because of my marital standing for 20 years. A lot of horrible things have happened to me. But if I just focus on that, like when I say it, I feel nauseated. My heart races. I feel like my body gets tight. This is how you get cancer, from stress. If I stay with that, because some of you think like, why are you laughing? Why is it funny? They done messed you up. They done fucked me up, y'all. I know. But what I know is crying about it, being sad, staying in the bed, it's not going to stop it. And because I serve a good God, and I know my God wouldn't hurt me. I'm like, God, why are you letting this happen to me? Because I need to show this to you. And y'all need to get on board and you need to help me plan how we're going to fix this. Okay? So I filed the motion to disqualify Judge Sarah Heidel. I put together the paperwork. I have it on my desktop. I'll probably put it on JudgeSarahHeidelIsAracist.com. When you see this video, if JudgeSarahHeidelIsAracist.com is not updated as of November 29, 2020, I'm going to. I need to get an attorney. It's a lot of things that I got to do. Y'all got to send me some money in my GoFundMe so I can start taking action. Okay? So I'm telling you these things are on this website. As of this moment, I started doing the website last year, you guys. I stopped because in the summertime, I was really having a hard time. After they made March 9th, Judge Bruce Owoski maligned me. He found me as an abuser, so he didn't have to pay me alimony. He did not allow me to submit my debt to the marriage. They did all kind of shit, okay? So I was sad and I was hurt. It was COVID. It was a stay-at-home order. I retreated. So as of today, I haven't really looked and got caught up. I'm going to have to go back and revise Judge Sarah Heidel's Racism. I know I got to read it and make it a little more user-friendly for you to read and understand. This is why I start making the videos, because when I start writing it and I start writing, nobody's going to read all this shit. I'm lucky if y'all listen. Okay? So the information I'm saying, the supporting documents should be on Judge Sarah Heidel's Erasers. I filed a motion to disqualify Judge Sarah Heidel. Okay? I did this multiple times. All right? Each time, this woman evaded it. The first time I went to the clerk, I have my motion. When you file something, you have 3 copies. For you subpoena the person involved and your records, and they stamp it. You take the record that you have, you keep for your records. The second one, you take it to the either to the sheriff, or you have someone mail it or send it to them. Okay, it's called proof of service. They serve it on them. Okay, so this is what happened. I went to the court, and this is where I'm hurting you guys, because this is about me being black. All this man had to do was his job. And his reaction is that he thinks I'm a dumb black girl. I don't think the average person Googles the law and learns the law before they go and file something. That's why they're lawyers. And maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe the average person does. I had to defend myself because Judge Sarah Heidel sabotaged my ability to have proper counsel. So I filed a motion to have her disqualified for racial bias. This happened a few times. This is what happened the first time. I go to the court. Amy don't know what to do again. Okay? So Amy calls her boss, Ontario something other. I'll put it in here. Ontario something other. He knows me well because now he's trying to be my friend because of the ex parte. I emailed him and messaged him on the ex parte. Yeah, here you go again, trying to malign me. So I go to file a motion. Amy don't know what to do. What Amy should have done is Amy should have took my paperwork like any other motion, stamped it, gave me a court date, and submitted the paperwork properly. Gave me my 2 copies back, one to subpoena Judge Sarah Heidel, and a second for my records. She called her boss. Her boss tried to change it. They keep trying to do this. Happened multiple times, y'all. The second time, this bitch had the sheriff Shirley call me back. And my phone work is on the show. And see, I'm getting ahead, y'all. It's a whole lot. I've been talking, this is part 7, part 8. I've been telling you about my marriage, talking about a whole lot of shit. But let me tell you what they do. It's my right to file a motion to disqualify for racial bias and misconduct. This is America. And America is founded on justice, equality. That's what America stands for. That's why people kill themselves to come here. That's why in big cities, New York, Chicago, LA, there's a lot of immigrants and foreigners. Because in other countries, they don't have the same rights and legal protection like we do in America. But some people in America don't think black people are part of the American dream. Or we deserve it. So, he think I'm a dumb nigga and I'm just trying to file some paperwork and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He's about, no, you need to do 170.6. This is a preemptive challenge. He gives it to me, he make me do it. Okay, you guys, and he's doing this. I'm gonna tell you, let me get ahead. And I'm saying to him, it's when I get angry and annoyed, because I get angry and annoyed, and this is maybe somewhat common for me, is because they always think I'm a dumb black girl. So they always want to talk to you dumb. I got video of cops talking to me dumb. They always think I'm a dumb black girl. Okay? So he gonna make me fill out this paper 170.6. And the reason why he does that, because the preemptive challenge, if you have a judge, you guys in California, I don't know if it's any other state, probably other states too. If for some reason you don't like this judge, you have a feeling and you know something about this judge I'm not gonna say I don't know the rules 100% because I'm not sure if it's before you have a court day or if you have a hearing or whatever. But in the first 60 days, if you don't want this judge, you can ask for another judge. So if you are a minority and you are in a Pomona family court, I implore you, if you ever get Judge Sarah Heidel, do a 170.6 immediately. If you did it within 60 days, she can't question you, she can't ask you, she got to just recuse herself. This was 6 months in. This was not what I was trying to file. This was a motion to disqualify for racial, this was motion to disqualify for cause. So, remember I told you, Amy, with the request for a waiver for the appellate judge? Amy tell me, let me ask my boss, let me ask the judge, let me ask questions. These people know their job, they trained on their job. She goes and gets Art. No, so Arts comes and Arts try to get me to the 170.6. I did it. It was a formal paper already to get filled out. I did it. I only did it because he asked me to. And listen to me. This is Art. I'm not gonna give too much on you because you know I told you this is not about you. This lady maligning me, and you should have did the right thing in the beginning. You should have followed the law and the rules in the beginning. So what he does is he tried to get me to a 170.6, and I'm like, no. I'm talking to him. I'm trying to tell him, no, sir, this is a motion to disqualify. It was on a Friday. It was about 4:30, 4 o'clock. It was late Friday evening. You know what he did? He says, well, I need to ask the judge. No, mother effer, you don't need to ask the judge. That's not the way the rule goes. I pulled out my phone. I thought, Bill, said, you want to say that again? He threatened to call security on me. It's a Belizean girl. Sweetheart, I don't want you to lose your job. But they all went and told them, the Belizean girl told me that they said I was being difficult. No. I was trying to evoke my rights like the good Sandra Bland. I understand the law. The purpose of Sandy Speaks and now Reignite Sandy Speaks is to educate you on what you need to do to obtain justice in America as a black person. What I was doing was I was evoking my rights. I pull out my phone. I'm going to put the video in here. I pull out my phone. I said, you want to say it again? I said, because what he was saying was he wasn't going to, okay. So what happens is the normal procedure is I take it to the clerk. She's not supposed to call her boss. Okay, this is a regular motion to disqualify, a regular motion like any other motion. Okay? But this is where I'm telling you how other parties or other departments are a party to the maligning and the injustice. This is how they malign black people. Checks and balances in America. This is not supposed to happen. And rules, guidelines, departments, procedures are enacted and in place to prevent from improprieties. Okay? He didn't want to, so what he wanted to do, he says, wait, he says, call back, I got to talk to the judge. I pulled out my phone and I said, what? Say that again? He said, I'm going to call security on you. On the video, you're going to see him walk away with my paper. Okay? I'm going to put the video on here. I got to go, so I'm going to tell you this, and I'm probably going to tell you again what they ended up doing. So, the normal procedure is I give them the paperwork, they file it, they give me a court date. I go to either I have someone mail it to them. You serve it on them. And how you can't serve it on them. You got to have someone mail it for you. You can have, because I get a waiver, the sheriff does it for me for free. I take it to the sheriff. Okay? He did not give me a court date. He told me to wait for the judge. This was on a Friday. I'm getting scared, you guys, because this is when it starts getting really bad, where it hurts my feelings. Because all she had to do was just get past me and leave me alone. All she had to do was say, I don't want to deal with this woman. I done her wrong, and she not having it. Maybe she couldn't have done it, because if it was a motion to disqualify her, and then, you know what, maybe I guess she's trying to protect her reputation. Because I'm like, lady, why you keep fighting with me? Why you keep trying to attack me and back me in the corner? Why? Why you keep putting your job on the line for me and this rich, wealthy white man whose mother going to die in the next 5 years? He going to have millions. Calm down, Tony. So what ends up happening is, you see the video. I'm going to put it in here. So it's on a Friday. I go home and I'm not sure, Monday or Tuesday, I get a mail. I get a letter. I get a letter where her saying that they throw out the motion to disqualify because she wasn't properly served. This happens a couple times, you guys. This is one of the tactics that they use. I got my stuff in here. I'm going to I gotta take a break right now. So I'm gonna try to do. I'm hoping. I think I do have the letter in here. So what happened was I got a response from the court saying, we're going to throw out or terminate, or they I don't know the terminology for it, but they throw out my motion. Okay? And so follow along. They throw out my motion saying that I didn't properly serve her. I didn't serve her because Ontario or Art told me to wait, that he had to ask the judge first. You look in the video and see how he walk away with the paper? There's no court date on that paper. What he was supposed to do was take it, go on the calendar, find a court date, stamp all 3 copies, give me 2 back. I take it to however I wanted to have it served. I didn't serve her because he didn't give me a court date. In order to serve her, you have to serve her and tell her this action is happening, and also notify them of the date. Okay, it's something else she sent me. Okay, that I have that I'm going to show y'all. I gotta stop right now, you guys. So I'm gonna put the video in here of this man. So again, what he ended up doing was, he said no, he would not accept my motion to disqualify. He said he needed to speak to the judge. It was on a Friday about 4 o'clock. And I knew this wasn't the proper procedure. Remember, he tried to make me do a different kind of 170.6. And I think I ended up getting a letter saying that reason why it was disqualified. Because you only could do that within the first 60 days. Okay? And so on video, I pull out my phone and I say, "You want to say that again? Why you're not going to accept my motion?" And then he threatened to call Fury on me, and you see him walk away. Okay? You guys, I know, listen, let me say this to you. Because what I'm concerned about is y'all think me laughing and y'all think it's fun. Y'all think that this is a joke because I keep laughing. I keep laughing, you guys, because I'm New York and whistle like that. But I'm astonished by how brazen they are. I'm astonished that the length that they do, what they would do. And then we see George Floyd being murdered and flinching brought into daylight. We see Elijah McClain, good kid, just be picked on, choked, and given ketamine. And I'm beefing about a marriage and a divorce. And they killed us. And what I'm trying to tell you, they kill us because when they go before the judge, the clerk that works for the judge, the court officers, the sheriff's supposed to protect you, who come in my house and break in my home, they all work together. And as I said, I feel sick in the stomach because they hate black people. And some of you are going to get the reaction was like, well, the cards are stacked against us. It's hard for black people. They ain't gonna let us do this. No, bro. That ain't the answer. Like that racist Ricky Schroeder and the Pillow Guy paid $2 million for the crazy white boy who willing to come and kill us for fighting for our rights. I ain't asking you. Like, the nation, yo, they gonna die for that. Okay, I rock with the nation, y'all. My religion is not Islam. I just love black people to love black people. On one of my boys' page, he was like, why y'all ain't willing to die for this? I'm like, bro, you ain't gotta die. You ain't gotta die. We just gotta get together. We gotta make this plan. And we gotta do with the laws. We gotta make this plan. If you think that you gotta kill somebody, fight somebody, if it comes down to it, I'm not saying we don't need to be ready. But that's barbaric, savage behavior. We have brains. We have a mind. See, they did this to me because they thought I was a dumb black girl. They knew it was going to hurt. They didn't know I was going to be able to come here and sit here and tell y'all about this. My husband threatened me all the time. He called me. I had to change my phone number because he keep threatening to put my shit in the street and all kinds of stuff. They keep doing horrible things to me. And I'm hurt by him. This is my husband, you guys, and I love my husband. My marriage is over. But from what? You gonna remove me because I'm asking a question? Okay. Tell your friends to pull up.